Yo, what it do, man? It's your boy AG Lighting, man. Listen, this is the first episode of the 239 Takeover podcast. You know what I'm saying? Where we just covering local media, music, sports, you know what I'm saying? All that type of stuff, locally and globally. So we're gonna go crazy. On today, I got a special guest. I'm gonna let the guest introduce themselves.
Yo, what it do? It's your girl Big Toke, known as Toke Shot It. You can find me on all social media platforms at Toke Shot It. Let's get into it.
All right, so I'm gonna get right into it. Shout out to 229, shout out to all the surrounding areas, everybody who represent the city, all that good stuff. So what we about to do is I'm gonna basically ask Tote some questions. We're gonna get to know Tote, you know what I'm saying, her background in the music, how she feel about the 239 takeover scene, all that stuff like that. So first thing I want to ask you, Tote, is where you from? You know what I'm saying? What are some hometown influences on your music? Or your music career, what you do, you know what I'm saying?
Where I'm from Fort Myers, Florida. 4224 Reed. If you know, you know. Listen, what was the question again?
How has your hometown impacted your career? Like what you do? Toke Shot It, your whole music experience. Like how is your hometown being raised in Michigan? Like how does that impact you? How does that make you different? What?
Well, honestly, if you know, then out there it was really hard growing up. Where I'm at today is kind of like a really big step, or like within my family line, as far as like music wise. Really, my big sister does music, Mitch Jones.
Shout out Mitch.
Mitch, you know. Really, she kind of inspired me to like take a leap out there with the music. She was doing showcases in Miami, and Atlanta, and it kind of got me more involved with the music entertainment. I was going to more like showcases with her a lot more than I was telling myself, okay, I want to put a showcase together, but how can I put a showcase together if I don't know any artists, anything like that? Got into photography. Photography kind of pushed me in the door a little bit more with more artists locally. But what really kind of got my name out there, I did the Vic Cubans video shoot. I ain't gonna lie, I was nervous as fuck doing that shit, because my pictures, I wasn't even sure if they was good or not. Like, but hey, I sent them, fucked around and dropped them before Blizzard could drop them. And I mean, they still did their shit though, but that's really kind of like how my name got out there a lot more. 239 Takeover kind of did its thing too with the showcase, getting me out there. Me popping out on stage. Nobody wasn't even expecting me to pop out on stage. As far as with my music, who inspired me?
Well, let me ask you this. What's some artists that you listened to growing up from 239? Like, what's some artists that you listened to growing up in the city? Who you listen to?
Oh, well, of course, Plies. But
Plies.
Yeah,
who else?
Sheesh. Yeah, that is harsh. I mean, do my sister count?
Mitch.
Do my sister count? Yeah, okay, my sister count. I ain't gonna lie, I listen to a little bit of Soldier Creek.
Soldier Creek, okay. That's about it.
Locally, well, since I can add artists from the 229 Takeover album too, then
you can.
Okay, Lil Dom, Johnny
Boy, Left Corner Johnny,
Timmy,
18 Timmy. Okay.
Big Jam for sure. Jam
okay.
definitely snapping. And Ski.
Okay.
For sure.
All right, so let me ask you this. what role did you play in 229 Takeover? And in your eyes, like how do you think it took off? And like what were some of the biggest moments to you, like since the 229 Takeover? So no, it's 3 different questions, but
yeah,
what's your role? Let's start there. What was your role in 229 Takeover?
My role was I was the photographer.
Mm-hmm. What else?
I was in charge of the bottle girls.
Uh-huh.
I was vice president of the group. Damn, I ain't gonna lie, I was all over the place. Shit, I was naughty spot. Really,
in your eyes, how did it take off? Like, what you think made it successful? Like, why you think people jumped on board when it first took off? Like,
honestly, I felt like it kind of gave everybody that hype to know, okay, I can go pop out there. You know, this it's a lot of new people, it's a lot of new faces. You never know their intentions. And like at a point is, you know, sometimes people don't really know where to go with their music, and we probably just kind of like gave them that like
fill the void.
Yeah, to get them a chance to go and take advantage of something that was really sweet for real.
What was some of the biggest moments to you so far? Like
biggest moments to you? Not gonna lie, the meet and greet was probably the biggest thing for me. Like
the first one?
Yeah. Just having everybody in the room together. Really a lot of people that you probably wouldn't even know got along or not. They were sitting in the room together, but just seeing everybody interact, that do this type of music and do that hard music. You feel me? Like everybody was just interacting. You didn't really just have artists in there. You had videographers in there. You had photographers in there. You had A&Rs in there. You had J Money Beats in there. Like you had everybody in there. So it was a moment for sure of you know, it felt like a really big. One big, you know, what's the word? A reunion, a family gathering. Like it was warm. Not gonna hold y'all.
Right.
Another big moment for me probably was the showcase.
Okay.
Listen, before this fucking showcase, it got hectic. It got hectic as fuck, and I wanted to motherfucking throw my flag in, but it took everything in me not to throw my flag in, because like this was something that
it was stressful.
Like it was. What the fuck?
It was stressful.
Was it? Was it not? Was it stressful, y'all? It was stressful. Okay, but hey, we pulled through it. That was like the biggest thing, and just like to see how many people actually showed up. But really, I couldn't even enjoy the showcase because I was making sure everybody else's fucking job was getting done. So I was working hard, and like even though me knowing that I was working hard, it was just letting me know that we did something right. Like, and it wasn't even not even on no intentions like what everybody's saying, taking money from y'all, because that's not what it was. But
all right, so let's get into it, because this is what a lot of people want to know. The juicy stuff. All right, so let me ask you this: where or when did you see 229 Takeover take a bad turn, or when did you start seeing like negativity come in your eyes? And
what's the date?
Who you feel like should take responsibility in some of that?
Can't tell you the date time.
Yeah, not a damn time, but where do you feel like?
I feel like it started to fall once the team started to fall apart. And not everybody know that the team was actually falling apart.
Right.
But then it was also like outsiders, you know, just having their piece, and you know, people that wasn't able to participate and get what other artists got, and you know, just outside people having their say so, and it getting around.
So you think feeding too much into like the social media and outside shit, and really the team kind of was falling apart?
The team was falling apart.
That was the first part.
That's really what kind of clashed. Like when the team's not together, then
everything else fall apart.
Gonna be together.
So I think that reflected on everybody else. I think the core people started seeing like, okay, they falling apart. I think I did see a status on Facebook that was like, when the 229 Takeover, it was good while it lasted, or something like somebody said something like that.
Right,
like,
and
basically they was acknowledging like that it was that we was falling apart.
But how would anybody kind of know that? So like that was just basically like.
I mean, I take some responsibility.
You feel me? Because I commented on it, and I was like, nah, don't say that. But for me, commenting on that made it seem like I was the one that, you know, been going around say this, that, and third. Mind you, when anybody ever came to me about anything with 229 Takeover, I gave him the benefit of the doubt. Like, no, like that's not what it is. Like every time, because like I see the vision in it. Like I'm for the rap scene. I keep telling everybody I'm for that shit. Like this shit is livid. Like it's really livid. But I just feel like once you kind of, you know, did your little dissing and we all got on social media and I went live and you went live and everybody else went live, that's where it kind of like involved everybody and now
we put our business in the streets.
Yeah, so it really kind of gave everybody input on it and allowed everybody to put their opinion on it, and the way that everybody's feelings was like involved in it, it was just, it kind of, you know, made everything clash out. I won't even regret, honestly, putting my emotions and my feelings involved because I really like I was for this shit. Like, I ain't gonna lie, you hurt my feelings when you did that.
I apologize.
Not gonna hold you. That shit had me crying. That shit had me crying because I was like, what the fuck? Like we do meetings all the time, so why couldn't we all just be able to come and have me like, yo, of course we're gonna yell.
I think it was a lot of emotions going around. I think it was a lot of actions being done based off emotions. Let's say that. So people feeling a certain type of way, me included. You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't enough gratitude either.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. And I don't think we appreciated what was going on. Like, I feel like we felt like it was gonna last forever. Like, so.
You feel like we?
Well, and whoever, I know I did. You feel me?
I feel like you ain't appreciated.
I didn't at first.
For sure.
At first.
You said at first. Okay then. Yeah.
All right, so let me ask you this. In your opinion, because I be hearing this go around, am I biased when it comes to 239 artists? Very. Very. All right, so get into it. Let's get into it. How am I biased?
So,
that quick.
You're very biased because you okay. So our main focus with the live reviews is to really give back the right criticism that the artists need in order to send in a 10.
Right.
And you will say everybody's song good and everybody's music ain't good, but because they like Lil Bro to you, Lil Bro music good.
So you feel like I be picking and choosing just because I don't be knowing these. Who is Lil Bro? I don't even really be knowing a lot of them little dudes. I don't be knowing them for real. I know the ones I know that tap in, but besides that, I just. All right.
That's all you know.
So all right. So you say I'm biased. All right. Let me ask this before we get out of here because they said we 5 minutes up. We gotta go. I'm gonna give you one before we leave.
Let me give you one.
You want to give me one?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Give me a question.
Do you feel like you are the reason that the 239 Takeover is not taking over no more?
Me? Oh, I wouldn't say I'm the reason because I feel like I done came out and pretty much manned up and apologized to everybody I was supposed to apologize to. I took responsibility.
Everybody?
Yeah, everybody.
He said he apologized to everybody.
Who I didn't apologize to?
I don't know, but it's people out there that feel like you owe them an apology. Not just me. You see how you came and you sat down and you took accountability. You ain't even.
But that's my thing. I'm gonna take accountability, but other people got to take accountability too, though, because it's not just all on me. Because I had good intentions. I didn't do anything with bad intentions. I started the whole movement out of
you had
being positive.
So when you came and you apologized to me, right? You ain't even give me the opportunity to take accountability for anything I did. You just straight up took accountability for everything and apologized. I just literally sat on this couch and took accountability for what I did. So why do anybody else have to sit and take accountability for what they did if I didn't have to take accountability right then and there when you apologized to me?
I mean, they didn't, and I made a public apology. See, that's the thing. It was so many people who was offended who I didn't know. I don't know them. So people who was so-called offended that I didn't know is like, how can I apologize to somebody I don't know?
Well,
so if
certain
anybody,
people you know.
if they watching this, if you feel like a Lottie owe you an apology, reach out to me.
Tag them on Instagram.
And I'll apologize. But I don't even think that is that the 229 not taking over no more. I think that is just people have went back into their shells.
Life started life.
Yeah, life started life, and I think people just wasn't motivated. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that a lot of people, it's safe to say we put a battery in their back. We motivated people.
I can agree.
To be rappers who didn't even really want to be rappers for real.
Then again, I feel like once again, we all went on live and did that as the team. That's what kind of made everybody push back. So I can't. Really
but that don't make you stop rapping. What about the ones who just stop rapping?
I mean, it's all love over here. Big mama.
I mean, it's love, but I'm just saying they stopped rapping. We didn't tell you to stop your career, but that just lets you know how big of an impact.
I don't know. Your words can just be a little harsh sometimes.
To stop rapping? God, I ain't say y'all suck. All right, man. It is. We out of here, man. It's your boy AG Lottie.
It's your girl Big Toe.
Episode 1. We got another one coming soon. Y'all stay tuned.
I say, hey, right, baby, if you need me, call me late night. I be in the streets, I ain't get my pay right. But I say, baby, if you need me, just call me, call me. I say, baby, you can call me. I say, baby, you can call me. Said if you need me, just call.